We just do what we can do to give the children who come into our lives the best possible outcome.
Put a smile on the face, that's what makes it all worthwhile. Standout experience for me would be when we took the children sledging, which you would just think that's just a normal thing to do, and you just expect that they'd been sledging before, and they'd never been, and sorry. And they just had so much fun, and that's just the little things like that you do with them, like playing football with one of the boys and him saying to you, "Oh, no one's ever done this with me before."
It's really lovely just to be part of their fostering journey and help just shape them in a positive way, be a positive role model for them. Yeah.
That's the sort of thing that really makes a difference to your life.
Our fostering journey started in 2022. We're approved to foster.
And we had 3 boys when we first started fostering, which was a challenging start, should we say.
We had a lovely situation with them, with their family, to work alongside a family who were really struggling and just needed a bit of extra help.
Because it was quite clear that the parents really cared about the children, really loved them and wanted them back. And, the children we had really wanted to go home.
And the oldest was having a really difficult time, and we just didn't know what to do. And so we rang, and our social worker answered the phone. It was 5 o'clock on a Friday night. And she answered the phone and she was just like, "Oh, it's okay, I'll talk you through it." And that was just really helpful, just to have someone there who could just talk us through it. And yeah, sometimes things are really difficult, but you are part of a bigger care team, all working for the same outcome, which is just the best for the children who you're looking after.
To see the transition, and not just the children, them changing over a period of time, also the parents, and working together. We're still in touch with them now, and it's nice to have a happy ending, because at the end of the day, the ultimate goal is to have them go back to their birth parents, which is what happened, which was a really lovely experience to see them go home.
The work they do is amazing. I can see it in the children, and it's because of us all as a family, but specifically my mum and Gary. They have brought that out of them, and it's really nice to watch and to see and be a part of that.
At the moment we've got 2 girls.
They're part of a sibling group of 4. We have the 6-year-old and the 7-year-old, and the 7-year-old has a rare chromosome deletion, and the youngest has been most affected by trauma from the things that she's seen.
They've been through really tough times, and when you see them really happy, it just makes you feel so good about what you do. And that's why we got into fostering, because it's really, when these children have come from such difficult times and you can just put a smile on their face, that's what makes it all worthwhile.
I think one of the more significant times for us was when we got asked to take 2 little girls whose mum was going into hospital to have a baby.
And she didn't have any family, so they just needed help and looking after, and
she just had no one, and she just needed someone to look after her kids while she went and had baby number 3. So they came to live with us for just a short time of 5 days.
When you do emergency, they're not going to be there for very long, so you just have to try and make it as fun as possible, which is quite difficult, because obviously it must be, I can't even imagine myself what it must be like to go into a stranger's home and then suddenly just be, feel like you're part of the family. But that's what we try and do, is just try and make them feel at home as quickly as possible.
One of the biggest surprises in foster care that we found is that sometimes, families just need that support. They've got no one to look after the kids. It's not just that stereotypical case of, neglect or abuse towards the children. Sometimes it's just that there's no one to look after them in family emergencies. If you're thinking about fostering, I would just say do it.
You'll make a difference to so many people's lives, and it'll be the biggest thing and the best thing you've ever done.